Scented ASMR. Hello everyone, welcome to Scented ASMR. Today I thought it would be fun to talk about some perfumes that are popular with celebrities. And this one here, this one is called Kai, and it's by Kai Perfumes. And this is one that I saw pop up over and over and over again when I was researching for this video. And I had actually never heard of it before, so I was really curious about it. And I was able to find it for a good deal on Black Friday. So I went ahead and picked this up. And here it is. This is the oil version. They have a spray version as well. But I heard that this one was a little bit creamier and smoother than the spray version. So I decided to pick up the oil. And so, Kai is considered a floral fragrance, and it was launched in 1999. And the perfumer is Gay Straza. And some of the celebrities I found that like to wear this fragrance are Carmen Electra, Deborah Messing, Pamela Anderson, Paris Hilton, Winona Ryder, Khloe Kardashian, Alyssa Milano, Charlize Theron, Denise Richards, Gwyneth Paltrow, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jennifer Connelly, Tyra Banks, and Jennifer Garner. And I know there's more, that's just a partial list. There's so many celebrities I saw that like this fragrance. And it is a pretty fragrance. It's kind of well, the notes are just gardenia and white florals. And this is basically just like a clean white floral fragrance. I think the gardenia in here it smells like a very realistic gardenia. And for me, it's kind of, the opening of it is a bit indolic. For me, I'm kind of sensitive to indolic perfume, so it's a bit too much for me in the opening, but when it dries down, it does smooth out. And it's not as indolic in the dry down. And it kind of becomes very creamy, but also very clean smelling. Very clean white floral fragrance. And I think that this one is a really nice, it's a nice fragrance if you enjoy clean white florals. It's very feminine and it seems to have pretty good performance. I think celebrities probably enjoy this because it's just really, it's easy to wear. And you can wear it every day and you're just going to smell very feminine and clean. And so that's Kai Perfumes from Kai. And so this next one that I have here, this one is called Amber Musk, and it's from the brand Aerin. And I found that this one is a favorite of Reese Witherspoon. And she says it's one of her go-to fragrances. And I think it's a beautiful fragrance as well. Aerin always has beautiful packaging. Look how pretty the box is. It just has like the florals on it. It kind of looks like a bit of like a paisley print. Maybe not, maybe just florals. And the bottle is beautiful as well. Aerin's caps have like a stone on them, I guess it's a stone. They all have different ones. Very pretty. And so Amber Musk is considered an amber floral fragrance, and it was launched in 2013. The notes are benzoin, musk, ambroxan, coconut, rose, sandalwood, and lily of the valley. And this is a very soft, warm, ambery, musky fragrance, as the name suggests. It's, the musk in here it's a light, clean musk. But not like a clean laundry type of musk. It has the coconut in here that you can smell, it's present, but it's not very strong. It doesn't add any type of tropical vibe to the fragrance. I think it adds a little bit of powderiness though. And the benzoin that's in here, it's very warm and gives a vanilla touch. It smells like vanilla. It's like a warm vanilla touch to the fragrance. And it adds just a little bit of sweetness, just the right amount. And I don't really pick up the florals in here, but I do get a little bit of woodiness. And even though it is an amber fragrance, it's not a heavy or dense fragrance. It's very light wearing, and it stays close to the skin throughout the whole wear of the fragrance. So you can actually get away with wearing this in the warmer weather. Although I don't think This wouldn't be my go-to for warm weather because it is still kind of a warm fragrance. But it's very pretty and it's very feminine and soft. And I can understand why Reese Witherspoon considers this one of her favorite fragrances. I think it does kind of fit her feminine, soft aesthetic that she has. And she's a great actress. I really like her. And so that's Amber Musk. And it's from Aerin. And this next one that I have here, and this one is from Comptoir Pacifique, and it's called Vanille Apricot. And I found that celebrities that like this perfume are Britney Spears, Fergie, Katy Perry, Ashley Simpson, Nicole Kidman, and there are others. I saw this one show up quite a lot as well. It seems to be really popular. I think probably it was very popular in the 90s and the early 2000s. Because this one was launched in 1993. And it's considered an amber vanilla fragrance. And the top notes are apricot, papaya, and jackfruit. And those are also the mid notes. I don't know why the top notes and the mid notes are exactly the same. But the base notes are vanilla and sugar. And this is basically, to my nose, is a powdery, sugary vanilla fragrance. It's, I think with the name Vanille Apricot and with all the fruit notes in it, you would expect it to be fruity, but I don't know, I don't pick up a lot of fruit in here. I do pick up a little bit of fruit, kind of a nondescript fruit. To me, it kind of smells like Fruity Pebbles, the fruitiness that I'm picking up, but it's very, very mild. It's mostly the vanilla, like the sugary vanilla that comes through. And to my nose, it smells, it's very powdery as well. So I think that for me, it's a pretty fragrance, but it's kind of boring. It's probably something you'd want to layer with, like a vanilla fragrance if you just want to add sweetness to something. But I imagine that maybe when this came out in the 90s, it might have been a little more unique back then. And so I can see why it was kind of popular among celebrities. It's pretty and it's easy to wear. But for me right now, it's just kind of a boring vanilla. But this house, I don't know if they do all vanilla fragrances. I think at least most of them are vanillas. And they do have some really nice ones. And so, That's Vanille Apricot, and it's from Comptoir Pacifique. And so this next one that I have here, this one is from Chloe. And this is the original Chloe Eau de Parfum. And some of the celebrities that I found that enjoy this fragrance are Ashley Graham, Nicki Minaj, Lisa Vanderpump, Chloe Savini, Sammy Sweetheart, who, if you remember her, she's from the Jersey Shore, Emma Watson, and Natalie Portman. And here's the beautiful bottle. It's really pretty and feminine. It has a pretty bow on it. And the glass. And this part up here. It's supposed to be silver plated. I know the last bottle I had, it did tarnish, but this one hasn't yet. I've had this in my fragrance collection, this, not this bottle, but this perfume, for a long time. I think it's really pretty. And so Chloe it's considered a floral fragrance, and it was launched in 2008, and the perfumers are Amandine Clerc-Marie and Mikel Almerac. The top notes for the fragrance are peony, lychee, and freesia. The mid notes are rose, lily of the valley, and magnolia. And the base notes are Virginia cedar and amber. And this is it's a soapy rose fragrance. I think it's a modern, I would say it's like a modern take on a classic rose, because it smells kind of timeless to me. It doesn't smell like sometimes a soapy rose, it can come off really mature or dated. But this one I don't think smells that way at all. I think it smells very timeless, but classic at the same time. It has like the peony in it that adds some freshness, and lychee. The lychee adds a bit of tartness to the fragrance, and it's just very feminine and bright and non-offensive. It has great performance. It lasts all day on me, and I get compliments when I wear it. And so I think it would make a really nice signature scent. If you want something that's fresh smelling and feminine. And I can see why it's a favorite among a lot of celebrities. Because it is very feminine and very likable and easy to wear. For a rose fragrance, not everybody likes rose. But I do, I love rose. It's my favorite floral. And so that's Chloe Eau de Parfum, and it's from Chloe. And so this last one that I have here, this one is Angel, and it's from Terry Mugler. And this is it's a body oil. I don't have the original Eau de Parfum. I do have a lot of the flankers. And I have the EDT, which I really love. But the original EDP version is a bit too strong and too bold for me. Even though I do like it, it's not very wearable for me. But this body oil smells just like it. And it was a gift from a coworker. She gave it to me. She hates patchouli. So she really can't wear Angel. If you hate patchouli, then stay far away from Angel. But some of the celebrities, this one actually seems to be very, very popular with celebrities as well. And some of the ones that I found that like this is Diana Ross, Eva Mendes, Iman, Katy Perry, Naomi Watts, Nelly Furtado, Renee Zellweger, and Holly Madison, Kate Hudson, and Barbara Walters. And this is a perfume that was launched in 1992. And it's considered an amber vanilla fragrance. And it's by the perfumers Olivier Kress and Yves de Sheeran. There's a lot of notes in this fragrance. So I'm not going to list all of them, but just the most prominent ones. The patchouli, there's definitely patchouli and chocolate, honey, caramel, vanilla, cotton candy, tonka bean, amber, coconut, musk, red berries, blackberry, cassis, plum, and there's a lot more. You can look them up if you want to see, but there's so many notes, and this definitely does smell like there's a lot of notes in it. But for me, the most prominent note that I get is the patchouli, and it's a very strong patchouli. I consider this to be like a patchouli gourmand fragrance. This is To my knowledge, this is the very first gourmand. I don't know of any others that came before it. So, for its time, it was like a very innovative fragrance, and it was ahead of its time. There's really nothing like it, nothing that smelled like it on the market in 1992. So besides the patchouli, it's super sweet, it's fruity, very edible smelling. But yeah, the patchouli's there throughout the whole wear of the fragrance, and it's an earthy patchouli. And the scent, it's very polarizing. There are people that really love this fragrance, and there's a lot of people that really hate it as well. I'm on the side that I do like it. It's too strong for me, so I prefer the EDT version, which is lighter and a little bit fresher and easier to wear. But it still has the angel DNA. But I guess celebrities really like this because it's unique and bold. It's actually still unique, I think. Even on today's market, there's nothing that smells like angel. There's some that smell similar, but nothing quite the same. And so yeah, I think the celebrities probably just appreciate it for its uniqueness, and that it's a bold attention getter. And so that's Angel, and it's from Terry Mugler. And thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Take care.